Please welcome Samantha Lopez for the student address.
I hadn't realized I was afraid of heights until the day my mom made me climb up a 3-foot ladder to change a security camera outside our house. 3 feet was all it took to put me on edge. And yet today, I stand at the highest point I have been in my entire life with a very different kind of fear. Good evening, fellow graduates, family, and friends. I am incredibly honored to have the opportunity to speak to all of you. I firstly want to thank the faculty and staff that have made it possible for all of us to be here today. You have created such a loving, welcoming community for me and my classmates in Lucerna. Gracias a nuestras familias por el amor y el apoyo que nos han demostrado todos estos años y por enseñarnos a creer en nosotros mismos. Now back to my fear of heights. As freshmen, the 4 years we had ahead of us seemed like a grueling climb to a distant summit. But this past school year felt as if we were being rushed to the top, and I found myself scrambling to grasp onto something solid, unchanging. It flew by so quickly, I hardly had time to realize we would have to say goodbye to the small things that have seemed permanent. Our names around the senior circle, familiar faces in the hallways, video announcements every Friday. It is said that change is a constant, and that is a terrifying thought that I have yet to accept. Some of us would prefer things to stay the way they have been, to reject the inevitable change that comes with leaving high school behind. But I've also learned that with change comes many possibilities. We have arrived at the peak and are now faced with a multitude of paths, all stretching out before us in different directions. Some of us are going to college, others straight into the workforce, the military, trade schools, apprenticeships, and each of these options represents a new mountain we have been given the opportunity to climb. For many of us, this newfound altitude and vast range of possibilities seems daunting. We fear what may come next, an avalanche, strong winds, a crumbling ledge. But while you may not be able to avoid these obstacles, you can certainly overcome them, just like you overcame those long hours perfecting your senior project, studying for those nerve-wracking AP exams, and dealing with each individual struggle that only you can attest to. So although change may come with a few challenges, I urge you to take the initiative to choose your own path, regardless of the obstacles you'll have to face along the way. And in those moments when you feel that you've lost control, think about how far you've come. You didn't end up here today by chance. You took initiative, getting tutoring help during lunch, having sessions with your counselor, and forming meaningful connections with your teachers and classmates. These are the efforts that we are celebrating today. The journey that we undertook to get here is just as remarkable as the fact that we made it. Although some of us may still fear standing atop a 3-foot ladder, we have proven to ourselves that we are capable of climbing so much higher. As kids, we would climb trees, and now we've moved on to mountains, and the first, which was high school, has prepared us for the towering ones ahead. So as we find our footing on this new level of independence and survey an entire landscape of opportunities, I have no doubt that you will continue to make the choices that will help you reach the next summit in your life. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.